The Princess of Wales meets with young people in Bath. Queen Maxima of the Netherlands attends a reopening of the Van Gogh Museum in Nuna. More monarchs and royals from around the world confirm their attendance at the royal wedding in Jordan. King Rama X and Queen Sothoda of Thailand preside over a ceremony in Bangkok. And Her Majesty Queen Letizia of Spain attends a conference in Madrid. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Alexandra, and this is your Royal Daily News for May 16th, 2023. In Madrid, Her Majesty Queen Letizia of Spain, as Honorary President of UNICEF España, attended the inauguration of the 22nd Congreso Salud Mental España, held at the Hotel Rafael. This year's conference, organized by the Congreso de la Confederación Salud Mental España, which is also celebrating its 40th anniversary, is held under the theme 40 años por la salud mental, por los derechos por ti. During today's conference, Her Majesty the Queen gave a speech stating, quote, "Mental health goes beyond health. It has to do with the social, with job opportunities, with decent working conditions, with integration, with the education, with avoiding stigmas, with dependency laws, with rigorous information from the media, with the protection of caregivers as well." End quote. Thereafter, Her Majesty the Queen attended a roundtable discussion entitled "The Situation of Mental Health in Spain, Analysis of the Associative Movement." In the afternoon, Her Majesty the Queen viewed a special exhibition about the history of the Congreso de la Confederación Salud Mental España and watched a musical performance by the group Fenten Fenten. In Sevilla, His Majesty King Felipe VI of Spain visited the Maestranza Aérea de Sevilla at the Aeropuerto de San Pablo. The MAS is a unit that is in charge of the maintenance and proper functioning of the air transport fleet of the Air and Space Army. During today's visit, His Majesty the King met with top Air and Space Army military officials, unveiled a commemorative plaque for the centenary of the inauguration of the Sevilla Air Base, and was given a tour of the MAS facility. Yesterday afternoon in Stockholm, His Majesty King Carl Gustaf of Sweden presided over the presentation of the 2023 Compass Rose Scholarships held at the Kungliga Slottet. The Compass Rose Scholarships are awarded to 5 outstanding young people who, in their leadership, have shown, quote, courage, thoughtfulness, and the power of action, end quote. The winners of the 2023 Compass Rose Scholarships went to Andreas Magnusson, Gabriella Wolf, Hilda Silvergran, Mohammed Khalil, and Rasmus Hekvist. In Oslo, Her Majesty Queen Sonja of Norway and His Royal Highness Crown Prince Haakon of Norway, as regent, held a meeting with the Speaker of the Ukrainian Parliament, Ruslan Stefansuk, at the Royal Palace. Speaker Stefansuk is on a 3-day official visit to Norway at the invitation of the Speaker of the Norwegian Parliament. Meanwhile, the Norwegian Royal Court confirmed that His Majesty King Harald V of Norway has been, quote, declared healthy and will be present on the palace balcony to greet the children's train before noon on May 17th, end quote. Joining His Majesty the King on the balcony this year will be Her Majesty Queen Sonja of Norway, their Royal Highnesses Crown Prince Haakon and Crown Princess Mette-Marit of Norway, and His Highness Prince Sverre Magnus of Norway. Unfortunately, Her Royal Highness Princess Ingrid Alexandra of Norway will not attend tomorrow's National Day celebrations. According to a press release, the princess is, quote, graduating from high school and has been given time off to celebrate with her friends, end quote. In Belgrade, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Alexander of Serbia is currently filming a new documentary about his incredibly fascinating life, produced by Mr. Lazar Vukovic for Wolf Entertainment. The working title for the documentary, The Crown, the State, and the People, began shooting last March in London at Claridge's Hotel, which is actually quite significant and symbolic for the Crown Prince, who was born in Suite 212 in 1945. Production recently returned to Serbia, where filming will continue throughout various locations in the country. In a press release, the Crown Prince stated, quote, I am looking forward to speaking about moments in my life that I'm sure will be interesting for the broader public. I am also looking forward that many other people will take part and join me in telling my life story." End quote. In Nuna, Her Majesty Queen Maxima of the Netherlands reopened the renovated Van Gogh Village Museum. From December 1883 to November 1885, Vincent van Gogh painted some of his most famous works whilst living in Nuna, including his masterpiece, The Potato Eaters. The Van Gogh Village Museum focuses on the life and work of, Vincent van Gogh during this period through, quote, "the stories of his family, friends, and models." The story of his artistic development and his study of color and light brings visitors closer to the artist, end quote. In addition to a permanent exhibition, there are also rooms for temporary exhibitions. New to the museum is Vincent's Light Lab, developed in collaboration with ASML, is aimed at young visitors. With technology, art, and creativity, they can discover the effects of color and light themselves. Meanwhile, monarchs and royals from around the world confirmed their attendance at the upcoming royal wedding in Amman, Jordan, between His Royal Highness Crown Prince Al Hussein bin Abdullah II of Jordan and Miss Rajwa Khalid bin Musad bin Abdul Aziz Al Saif on June 1st. In Luxembourg City, the Cour Grand Ducal confirmed that His Royal Highness Prince Sebastian of Luxembourg, representing their Royal Highnesses Grand Duke Henri and Grand Duchess Maria Theresa of Luxembourg, will attend the royal wedding. In Amsterdam, RVD confirmed that Their Majesties King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, accompanied by Her Royal Highness Princess Katharina Amalia, Princess of Oranje, will also attend the royal wedding. In Tokyo, the Imperial Household Agency confirmed that Her Imperial Highness Princess Hisako of Takamoto and her daughter, Her Imperial Highness Princess Suguko of Takamoto, will attend the royal wedding. Meanwhile, Their Majesties Sultan Abdullah and Queen Tunku Aziza Amina of Malaysia also confirmed their attendance. Over the course of the next few days, more monarchs and royals from around the world will confirm their attendance, so stay tuned. In Bangkok, Their Majesties King Rama X and Queen Sothida of Thailand presided over the Royal Plowing Ceremony 2023, held at the Temple of the Emerald Buddha at the Grand Palace. According to a press release, the Royal Plowing Ceremony is held annually, quote, according to the tradition of bringing luck to the agricultural profession in the Kingdom of Thailand, end quote. In London, His Majesty King Charles III of the United Kingdom received letters of credence from newly appointed ambassadors to the United Kingdom at Buckingham Palace. The newly appointed ambassadors are from the Republic of the Philippines and the Democratic Republic of Timor-Leste. Also in London, Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Gloucester attended the Anglo-Danish Society AGM and Scholarship Reception held at the residence of the Danish ambassador to the United Kingdom, His Excellency René Dennison. During the reception, the Duchess was introduced to recent recipients of the Anglo-Danish Society scholarships from 2022 and 2023. Meanwhile, His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh officially opened the new £38 million Shakespeare North Playhouse in Prescott. Upon his arrival, the popular Duke was warmly welcomed by local government officials and representatives of the Shakespeare North Playhouse. According to ITV News, during today's opening, the Duke unveiled a commemorative plaque and, quote, joked that he needed to make the unveiling as slick and as professional as possible. Referring to his late father, he added, I was really worried about being given this new title. I was actually following in the footsteps of the most experienced plaque unveiler the planet has ever known. End quote. Back in London, Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Edinburgh hosted the Not Forgotten Association garden party at Buckingham Palace. Per Buckingham Palace, quote, the Not Forgotten Association is a tri-service charity that provides entertainment, leisure, and recreation for ex-servicemen and women with disabilities or illness, and serving personnel who are wounded, injured, or sick. The royal family has a long-standing association with the charity, which was established in 1920 to provide comfort, cheer, and entertainment for the wounded ex-servicemen still in hospital as a result of the Great War." End quote. In Bath, Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Wales, visited the Dame Kelly Holmes Trust, where she met with young people the charity supports, as well as to mark the start of Mental Health Awareness Week, which runs from May 15th through the 21st. Per Buckingham Palace, quote, "Dame Kelly Holmes Trust is a youth development charity founded on the belief that every young person needs a champion. The organization puts world-class athletes shoulder to shoulder with young people to pass on their winning mindset and provide coaching and mentoring, helping those who are facing adversity to develop the skills and confidence they need to succeed in education, work, and life." During her visit, the princess spent time with students from the St. Catherine's School in Bristol, who are taking part in the On Track to Achieve program, delivered by the athlete mentor, Paralympic gold medalist Liz Johnson. Her Royal Highness heard from students about their personal experiences and some of the challenges that young people face today, and how working with an athlete mentor has supported them to better express their emotions, build resilience, and promote positive mental health and well-being. Dame Kelly Holmes, the charity's president and founder, also spoke about her own experiences and how they inspired her to set up the charity in 2008. End quote. In Monte Carlo, His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco attended the opening of an exhibition by artist and photographer Mr. André Laban, held at the Galerie des Pouchers. In Amman, His Majesty King Abdullah II of Jordan held a meeting this morning with a delegation from the Royal British College of Defence Studies at Al Husseiniya Palace. Thereafter, His Majesty the King and His Royal Highness Crown Prince Al Hussein bin Abdullah II of Jordan met with members of the Jordanian government who briefed His Majesty the King and the Crown Prince on the government's progress in implementing the economic modernization vision for the first 4 months of 2023. In the afternoon, the Crown Prince arrived in Hartha to meet with the local family who gifted the Crown Prince with a traditional shigmah on the occasion of his upcoming wedding to Miss Rajwa Al Saif. In Doha, Her Excellency Sheikha Al Mayasa bint Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani of Qatar, as a chairwoman of the Qatar Museums, attended the unveiling of the sculpture entitled Smile along the Doha Corniche waterfront. Created by Qatari artist Ahmed bin Majed, the sculpture Smile serves as an invitation to, quote, "spread positivity and optimism," end quote. I'm optimistic that I actually pronounced his name right. I hope so. And finally, last evening in Bucharest, Her Majesty Margareta, the custodian of the Crown of Romania, hosted a reception at Elizabetha Palace on the occasion of the 33rd anniversary of the Royal Margareta Foundation. Established in 1990, the Royal Margareta Foundation, quote, began by supporting charitable, social, medical, and educational associations, as well as disadvantaged individuals of Romania. Today, the foundation, which has branches in 6 countries, including the United States, United Kingdom, Switzerland, Belgium, and France, is stronger and more respected than ever. The foundation's projects are considered a model of vision, civic spirit, and social responsibility. End quote. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this evening. I will be back tomorrow on Wednesday, May 17th, with all the latest royal news. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss a thing. Okay, have a wonderful evening, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.